Welcome to Fox 8 News Now. I'm your host, Casey O'Day, and we have an amazing show for you today. Our junior journalist, Emma Kincannon, recently spoke with some stars of the internationally acclaimed series, The Chosen, in theaters now and a big box office hit. The Chosen is a historical drama based on the life of Jesus and those who knew him. Emma, a huge fan herself, was able to talk with Demetrius Troy, who plays Lazarus, Catherine Lindstone, Mary, Luke Dimion, Judas, and George H. Xanthus, who plays John. We begin with Demetrios Troy and Catherine Lindstone.
How did you feel when you read the season 4 scripts for the first time?
Oh my goodness.
The first thing I felt is that the audience, that Dallas and the team are really going to give a gut punch to fans and followers.
Mm-hmm. Get ready. You're going to be going through all of it this season and be prepared.
Yeah, I was able to see episodes 1 through 3 and 4 through 6 in theaters, and it was a lot. All I could say is wow.
Yes. It just doesn't let up. It just keeps being really intense. So
your characters were introduced in season 3. How long did it take you to feel comfortable with the cast?
Very quickly.
Yeah.
It's a very, very welcoming cast. It's everybody takes care of each other. Especially when it comes to like very heavy emotional scenes. Everybody's very respectful, and it didn't take long for everybody to be connected. It's a really great set to be on.
Yeah. I feel like our very first scene, I don't know about you, Demetrius, but mine was with all of you, the family of Bethany, Lazarus, Martha, and then Jesus was also there. And it was just a great way, I think, to break into the series, because if your first scene's with Jesus, it's like, okay, now we're going to know who you are pretty quickly. And he was just a joy to work with. And Dallas, I remember it was like 100 and some odd degrees in Texas the day we went to shoot, and he came up giving everybody hugs, and it was like, we're all dying, sweating. And he was just so friendly and welcoming. So it was a wonderful time.
Catherine, you just reminded me of the moment we were on set, and we were about to start our scene in season 3 in Nazareth. Mm-hmm. And we just got goofy. Like, it was like we became siblings immediately. I just remembered that moment before, I put my hand over Jonathan's eyes to surprise him.
Oh, I was wondering when this was coming.
That was fabulous, Emma. We'll have more of her interview with Demetrios and Catherine coming up next. Welcome back. Here's more with Demetrius Troy and Catherine Lindstone from The Chosen.
Demetrius, is it true that you and Jonathan Rumi, the actor who portrays Jesus, were friends before the series started?
Yes, that is true. I've been working with Dallas and Jonathan since, I think, 2014. So Jonathan's been my show Jesus since then, and we became fast friends and have been connected ever since. So I think it was kind of like little typecasting for me to play Jonathan's best friend on the show. So it's been, that's definitely true. And it's still true to this day. Although the man is super busy now. And
I know.
I've got my 2 and 3-year-old keeping me busy over here. But we always pick up where we leave off.
Catherine, do you have any brothers or sisters in real life?
I do. I have an older brother. He's great. I think he was great training for our sibling rivalry here on The Chosen. Oh, man.
Catherine, the guys in the cast seem to have a lot of fun off camera. Do the women also have fun off camera?
Yes, I think we are admirable in our efforts to surprise each other, learn new skills, gift each other, take epic photos together. It's been a wild ride. The ladies are very creative. They're very thoughtful and very fun. Although I will say this, there's a scene where the boys have a lot of fun, and I think it's 4 through 6. And the girls start to have a lot of fun on camera. You'll see it. And then we don't get to see what happens. And the entire audience that I was sitting with, it was a full house. all of these people in the audience were like, oh, so they really wanted the ending. So we'll have to find out in the Chosen Chronicles what happened in that rivalry.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yes, and I don't want to give it away, but
same experience.
yes, which is fun because we had a moment like that at the wrap party, which was it was actually Mary and Martha did a little competition, and I think we had to do a rematch. So it was very fun.
I got sucked into it too.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I know what scene you guys are talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Demetrius, how does it feel to be the Trigon champion of Nazareth? And how long did it take you to film that scene?
I thought you were going to ask him how long he's been training for Trigon. Is it like, for the Olympics?
Well, I had to do a lot of weight training, a lot of. I had to take a lot of supplements before I got ready for Trigon. It was. I can't remember. I mean, it didn't take too long. The thing that we were mainly trying to figure out was the camera rotation, because they set a camera in the middle of us, and we had to time it in a way that the camera was always catching us as it was spinning in one spot. And so sometimes what you see is, us kind of going in slow motion. It's a little bit, not slow motion, but a little slower, so the camera can catch us. And then the editors just, make it all work together. But that was, it's hot. It's difficult sometimes to film in 100-degree temperatures when you're wearing wool
and playing sports. Yeah.
So one of the choices I made as Lazarus is I took my top tunic off, which everybody else was jealous about.
How much do you bring your own personality into your role?
Yeah, I mean, and I think I think that when you're looking at a script, you're seeing the broken, you're seeing the broken DNA of a human being, and it's our job to fill in everything else with ourselves. That's how you really bring a truth to your work. There's always something that you bring to yourself, like the mischievousness, is me. The Greek who wants everybody to eat and have fun, is me. So yeah, there's a lot of parts of yourself that you bring to your role to bring that truth.
Yeah, I would say Mary is very, I feel, known for her ebullience and her faith and her overall joy. And so those are definitely qualities that I have predominantly. And so it was easy to incorporate that into her. And of course it's fun because these people are living a life that we are so out of touch with. They're very salt of the earth folk who are walking around in this garb, and they're doing daily activities that we're so distant from, I think, in this modern world. So just getting to explore all of that with her and with the family, and talking about, gathering berries and whatnot. It's very fun. And it's a fun way to see a similar personality trait, but in a totally new environment.
And I usually wear sandals and a tunic.
Oh, that's okay.
It's in the dry cleaners right now.
Right. We had to make do.
Can you imagine if I came
in costume? That's just how he dresses. It's Chicago. What are you going to do? You know what I mean?
Making a statement.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much for your time. It was great to speak with both of you.
Thank you, Emma. A joy. Thanks for having us. Jinx. Thank you.
Thank you, Emma.
Welcome back. Here is junior journalist Emma Concannon with The Chosen's Luke Dimian and George H. Xanthus.
Thank you for joining us. It's a pleasure to talk with the beloved and the betrayer.
Ooh,
very good.
I like that.
Without giving away any details, what was your reaction when you first read the season 4 scripts?
Oh, I remember this. I was working a part-time job covering shifts, and I was reading them during my shift when no one had come into the store, and I think my collective face was just which in
is
broadcastinese was just in awe. I had my jaw was slacked open, and I was in utter just speechlessness with the choices and where the show is headed.
You know, I would say that it's like, you know, there's the emoji of the single tear coming down. It's like the sad emoji, but the way that the emoji kind of does it, it's kind of like I know that there's going to be more to come, but this is the season where you start to kind of get emotional and cry. And there's big moments in this season. I don't know how, that's a testament to the show, a show that everyone knows what is going to happen, and yet there are still spoilers. I don't know how they continue to do it. That's how amazing our writers are and how amazing our production is, that we can still manage to do that. But I think that's a testament of a good show. You know what's going to happen, but you still don't know.
Yeah, I was able to see them in theaters, and all I can say is, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Thank you for going to the theaters and watching.
Yeah, I'm a really big fan.
Cool.
So
thank you.
This season has had much more of a serious tone than past seasons. How do you lighten the mood off camera?
Oh my goodness, how do we not lighten the mood off camera? We're a couple of jokesters. I think every time.
Feel bad sometimes, isn't it? Like, you joke so much offset. It's like, shouldn't we be really upset right now?
Stop. Maybe we should. No, actually, it's funny enough. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's actually pretty easy, because when we see one of our fellow castmates, especially if it's a very harsh and difficult scene, a lot of dialogue that they have to get through, and it's very focused, it's not hard to lock in and then just put everything on them. Like, honestly, I think it's a testament to the cast, because we have such a very unique and lovely bond that respect and care for each other. Immediately when we see our fellow actors locking into a performance, we pay full attention. All eyes are on them, and we give them their all. And when it's your turn, everybody just gives you that space to perform and support you. And it's really reassuring. And I think it could be seen in the show, that camaraderie and that focus.
And it's a good balance, because we can kind of lighten the mood and joke around, but at the same time, if someone's got an important scene, I was just saying this kind of before, like, you know, one of the benefits of working on this show season after season is you get super comfortable with everybody on set, so you can kind of feel, you can actually, you know, it's a bit of an instinct as to what is needed in that moment. And if you want to be a little bit more laid back, you kind of go to a separate area, and you know, maybe me and Luke want to do some impressions and voices together, we'll do that. But if we're on set and we can't, we're all like kind of in the moment, you'll see us almost as a cast create a barrier around whichever cast member is. And you've seen the first 3 episodes. There are particular cast members who are going through it, let's just say, particular characters. And you'll see almost like a barrier of, like, you know, of solitude and of support that we all give to whoever needs it in that moment. If one actor needs, you know, they're kind of going through a very tough time emotionally with their character, you'll see everybody kind of rally near them and make sure they have everything that they need. And then when we kind of all need to joke around, we're all there for each other as well.
Yeah, I've seen some of your TikTok videos of the fun stuff that you guys do on the show, and it just looks like you guys are having such a great time.
Always.
Oh my goodness, that's a big thanks to our social media people, Chris Durbin and Jelaine.
Hey, it's Chris and Jelaine, your chosen insiders. And
I know they got Jelaine. She's very popular on TikTok and Instagram for doing her sketches, and they really facilitate us. They're like, if you got free time, if you guys are fun, or if they see us having fun, they're like, can we do something real quick? So they really facilitate and capture our fun times, and it's great, because then we get to share it with the fans online.
How have your lives changed as a result of being a part of this series?
Well, I can afford healthcare now.
I would say for me, the main thing is actually, you know what, it's a little bit similar, nuts and bolts. I kind of I'm new to the country a little bit. So as an actor, it's kind of been a really, really great way to learn about how to work on an American set and be comfortable, because it's really different in Australia and in other countries. So that's been really cool.
I've driven with him a few times down in the city. I'm just been like, no, to the right of the road. George, please.
Yeah. But I would say the other thing, how it's changed our lives, is that the other day, me and Luke, Noah and Joey were playing board games with each other. We kind of created a little group chat separate from our other cast chat, and we said, because we all live very close to each other, and we said, when are we playing board games? And we said, let's go Friday. And I mean, if that isn't a way, like a change of, changing one's life, to be able to just text your mates and say, let's go play some board games, and you're like, oh, hold on, we're work colleagues officially. But no, it's more than that. It's family. And that's definitely the major way in which this has changed my life, is that I've got family forever, basically.
I would like to follow you.
You would?
Very much. I may not be a soldier in battle, but I have business and financial skills that I would like to use to spread this ministry far and wide as fast as possible.
Welcome back. Luke Dimian and George H. Xanthis shared their perspectives with our junior journalist, Emma Kincannon.
What is the most rewarding part of your role?
Oh, your role. Dang, I was.
Yeah, go on.
No. You go first.
I was going to say, for me, I'm actually, I just kind of realized a little bit today, John's super fun to play because he's super relatable. Yeah, it's, I think that something that's really rewarding and interesting about John is that he kind of reflects a lot of us, because it's one thing to kind of miss the mark like John does in season 2, where him and James kind of ask for fire to rain down from the heavens, and then they get reprimanded by Jesus.
They deserve to have bolts of lightning rain down and incinerate them!
Yes, fire from the heavens.
Fire.
You said we could do things like that. Say the word, and it will happen.
It would be easy for the show to just say James and John learned their lesson, but we see in season 4 that James and John, it kind of happens again. And I think audience members want to see tribulation. They want to see characters be tested and kind of, not just get it perfect and get it done every single time. And John, I think, is a really fun character because he gets a few of those moments. I'm very lucky that John gets several times to kind of prove himself or to learn from his mistakes. And as an actor, that's like, yeah, it's super rewarding, in my opinion. That's really, really fun to play as well.
Yeah, I'd say for Judas, the most rewarding part is playing a character that everyone already expects to hate. As an actor, it's just a fantastic challenge. And George, I think you brought this up earlier about being in this area, especially just straight up talking technical with acting, like constantly coming back to the series with the same people, getting to like grow and improve, and being surrounded by your betters in so many respects and learning so much from the amazing talent around you. To be given that challenge and to have so many chances to grow and improve, and to still try to make this character understandable, compassionate, maybe like introspective at times when everything else is pointing to his like to despise him. It's thoroughly engaging, and it's very exciting as an actor to try to take that on and to be 100% supported by the people who surround me. It's great.
One of the things I really like about The Chosen is how they portray everyone. They portray them like so much more like human than other shows. Like most of the time when you see Judas portrayed, it's like a hardcore villain from the start. But The Chosen, like, he actually seems like one of us.
Yeah, it's I think that's something me and Dallas even joked about.
To us, Judas is a real person who didn't wake up one morning and think, I'm going to become the most historically famous villain in the history of the world.
Yeah, I didn't read a Snidely Whiplash like brochure and was like, so this is how you do it.
Yes, and I'm going to
twiddle the mustache.
Mustache twirling lessons.
So we don't want to go full Snidely Whiplash, just with the twirling mustache, wrapping up the damsel in distress on the train tracks. Like, George, I think we talked about this
Yeah, well,
expected to
one
be
thing, I mean,
portrayed
it's
in their range.
it's the testament of a show that people expect a character like Judas, for example, to be the villain, and then they literally can't bring themselves to say the word. We've had plenty of interviews and press and stuff where they if they're uncomfortable to say the word villain, it means that the show and the actor, all of the artists on this series have done an excellent job of, defying expectations with this character. And Judas is like, you can understand, you begin to get to a point where you're like, I can see where he's coming from. It's like we paint him as a human being. It's not just this, two-dimensional villain. It's a human being who's asking questions.
Do you guys ever improvise any of your lines?
Yeah, sometimes we do get to improvise our lines. One of my favorite improvisations was when I first meet Jesus. That entire last end, I was like, Dallas, can I just go with this? And he was like, sure. So that bit at the end is actually improvised.
I would like to follow you.
You would?
Very much. I may not be a soldier in battle, but I have business and financial skills that I would like to use to spread this ministry far and wide as fast as possible. I did attend the Bet Midrash, and I